Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
The message about Master Ring cylinders.
Yes, may I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, I will do my best to answer them for you. Yes, go ahead.
Right on. So, in an environment, does the factory bump into, that you're aware of, an environment where there are existing very old 509 diameter plugs and having to add new Master Ring cylinders, which would be a 552 plug diameter? Do they end up seeing that, and the locksmith or whomever is maintaining the system simply needs to contend with two different plug diameters?
Yeah, well, where we typically see it more than anything is we have existing Master Ring cylinder systems out there, and they'll order in maybe new interchangeable core or key and lever or something like that, where they have the existing 552, and then they'll go into a 509 because of key and lever or interchangeable core or something like that. I would say I don't know all the systems out there, but I could say it would probably go both ways.
Right on, right on.
Yeah.
Do you know of any restriction regarding keyway that would be able to be ordered on Master Ring? You know, a keyway that's currently available.
Yeah, I would say I'd have to look in the cylinder manual, and the key and cylinder catalog, but I believe, of course, you're not going to get any of your new patented keyways. You're not going to get any of your pyramid keyways. You're not going to get any of your high security. But your old legacy protected keyways and the old restricted keyways, I don't know that there's any restriction on what they can put into that Master Ring as far as that is concerned. But
right.
I would have to go back to key records to verify that, but I don't believe there's any restriction on legacy type keyways.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I had, and I've read the cylinder manual, which is probably the greatest single document in the door hardware industry.
That's one that I use on every one of my trainings.
Yeah. So, and thank you for mentioning it because it made me think. In the cylinder manual, it refers to step 2 when generating your biddings. I am falling short of understanding in method 2 where they alternate parity. I don't understand why that's a rule.
Say that again. You kind of cut out.
So in step 2, the way that they generate biddings is they will alternate, using a pre-system 70, a two-step system.
Yeah. That's
Why
correct.
is alternating parity a rule in that environment?
Typically the reason why we do that is be able to make sure that no master key works, or no change key can accidentally work a master key, bidding. And then also for expansion as well, we will sometimes go in and alternate parity to enlarge a key system.
Yeah.
But even with alternating, and going back and forth between parity, we still have to make sure that we do not violate max. Which, if there's a max violation, steps. So, first of all, we don't want to do the max violation, but also we want to make sure that it stays within the 2-step. So if we have a key in the system and it's a 2-step and because of the parity change, there's only 1 step between it, we actually eliminate that key from the system.
Oh, I understand. Okay. I thought to myself, I did think to myself, well, maybe that's just bad practice is why that's a rule. And it sounds like you verified, we're going to eliminate those keys that are going to be too close. Anytime we do that, we do eliminate them, yes. So the purpose of these questions is because I'm researching an article that I intend to publish in Keynote or send over to Aloha for keynotes, and I kind of wanted to get certain facts right before I put it in front of a locksmithing audience, and and that's why I thought it was important to speak to you to clarify.
Yeah, no, I tell you what, I wish I could remember the name, and I just finished moving last week, so all my books are in in boxes. But there is a gentleman that actually wrote an interchangeable core and master key book, and I know he's since passed away, but I remember these little books are like yellow in nature, and I'm trying to think, what his name was, but he actually had a nice little, chapter on master ring cylinders. He truly understood it very well. But if I can think of that name today, I don't know when you're submitting, I will try to get that info to you.
Oh, there's zero deadline. This is literally an academic pursuit that I work on, as I do this. We're a traditional door hardware distributor, and my son became an Aloha fundamental locksmith, and I thought, well, I can't let the little kid have something I don't. So I took the same class, and I was smitten. I've been, like all of us, been keying locks before we could drive a car. But I've been smitten by the world of locksmithing, and I've about 2 months ago passed the certified registered locksmith exam, and I've decided to hold off aggressively studying to prepare for the stuff that will lead up to the AHC exam, so that I could just work the rest of the locksmithing stuff out of my system.
Well, good luck with that, because I tell you what, I started off as a locksmith, and I, of course, went for my AHC credentials, and I've had those for many years. But I tell you what, I absolutely love locksmithing and master key systems and how these cylinders work and stuff like that. So you'll never get it out of your system. So So would it be permissible for me to send you an email so you have my contact if you could think of that author's name? Absolutely. I was going to give you my email, and then if you want me to also review the article before you submit it, I would love to do that for you and give you my feedback if I see anything in there. But my email address is rodney.weaver@asaabloy.com. Got it. Yes, I would absolutely submit you my draft and gladly receive your critiques and criticisms, because it's just for the love of it, and that's the bottom line. Absolutely. Well, hey, I would love to be there with you on that. So, yeah, send me what you have, and I will also, I am supposed to get, and my wife told me I am supposed to get into those boxes this weekend. So when I come across that, I will send it to you. If not, I'll do a Google search, and I will find his name again. And I know Aloha does have that book. That's where I actually ordered it probably, 5, 6, 7 years ago. Well, would it be Don O'Shell? No. Okay. It was a very tough one. It was a very tough one to find. But let me do this search, and if I can't find it, I'll send you some information off that chapter so you have it. I deeply appreciate it, sir. I'm sorry you have to work this weekend. I know what that's like, and I'll send you an email. Yeah, well, it's my wife that's telling me I have to work, so we'll see how much I do, but I'm sure if it's up to her, it'll be all weekend. Yeah, well, if you can, yeah. Anyway, well, it'll all be more organized by the end of the weekend then. It will. So, hey, it was great talking to you, and, yeah, please send me your information. I'll send you my contact, which you do have, and I'll send you that author, okay? Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. All right. Take care. Have a great day. Bye. You too.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program.